Today I received an email, really made my day. It's from someone by the name Alexius Wang. And they say that I enjoy watching your YouTube clips and have subscribed to your YouTube channel. Thank you so much, Alexius. I have a question. How many devices can I download the TI Nspire CX student software? Am I also able to download the software on my iPad? Great question, Alexius. And today on this video, we are going to answer your question. Before we get on with this video, I wanted to give a huge shout out to Hasan Atesham from Numerical Analytics. For those of you who do not know who Hasan Atesham is, he's the technical support, technical guru for Numerical Analytics. This is the company that is the sole distributor for Texas Instruments graphing calculators all across India and Pan-Asia, I think. So if you have any questions, queries, or anything related to the servicing of the calculator, you need to talk to Hasan Atesham. I have indicated in the description box below the email address for technical support Numerical Analytics. You can write to them if you're facing any issues with your GDC. Now, let's answer the question. Yes, when you receive your handheld, you'll get that license key to activate your software. When you activate your software, you can use it only on one system at a time. It's a lifelong software. It's a perpetual software. So, you can use it even after you're done with the course. For years to come, you can use it. You can use the software on a different system only after it has been successfully uninstalled from the previous system. So whatever software you get with your handheld when you purchase it, that's a one-time license. That means you can use it for a lifetime. And you can use it on different computers, different laptops, different systems, as long as it has been uninstalled from the previous system. And you can use it only on one system at a time. Okay, if you don't believe me, try it out. Okay, without uninstalling, try and install it on a different laptop at the same time. You're going to get an error message. Okay, so all this information was provided to me by Hasan Atesham from Numerical Analytics. So very grateful to all the advice that he gave. I even tried to record this conversation with him. The recording quality was not great, so I had to opt it out. So thank you so much, Hasan, for all your technical advice that you gave to be able to answer this question by, what's his name? Alexius Wang. All right. Thank you so much for your help. The other thing that I also got to know in my conversation with Hasan was about the new upgrade of the software. So those of you who are watching this video, if you have not upgraded your software, the latest version as of today, let me just share the screen quickly, all right? The latest version on the software. This is the student version, okay? As you can see, this is the student software. I downloaded this trial version just to be able to demonstrate this. So if I go on the home key and if I go on the settings and I go to status, the latest version is 5.4. So I would encourage you, please upgrade your software. The operating system, both on your handheld and on the software, okay? Both needs to be upgraded because there's there are several new updates, okay? The new feature is that now you can exit press to test mode without having to, that older version of, creating that document and transferring that document. So once you've installed once you've connected the handheld to your system, I'll just show, okay, if I go laptop full, okay? So let's just head out from here. You can see my desktop. Let's say, okay, all right. Once you have connected your handheld to your laptop, and if you go on the toolbar, there's tools, and this is the student version, by the way, you can see this option which says exit press to test. It's grayed out right now because my handheld is not connected. So if you've connected it right now, students, with this new update, remember it has to be 5.4, both on your handheld and on your software. So please go and get the new upgrade. Okay, so this is a really exciting thing. You don't have to do the older version of, making that document, saving it and bringing it here, that press to test thing. That's gone now. This is a new upgrade. Earlier, this feature was only available on the teacher software. This is a student software that I'm using to demonstrate this idea. This feature, exit press to test. So the moment you've connected your handheld to the laptop, okay, as long as it's this 5.4 and above, hopefully you'll get this feature under tools, exit press to test. Just click that, and your calculator will be out of press to test mode. I think I'm going to make a separate video on press to test because there's some new features that Hasan also told me about entering press to test and exiting. So I'm going to make a separate video on that. But I thought this is a really cool thing that he said. And because we were talking about softwares in answering Alexius Wang's question, when I was discussing with Hasan, he mentioned that the new version of the software has this new feature of exiting press to test mode. So students, if you're paying attention to this, please make a note of it and go ahead and upgrade your software. Now, I also mentioned something about teacher software. Okay, so if you're a teacher and you're watching this video, remember this. If you have bought a calculator, a Texas Instruments TI Nspire CX2, and you also have the license key, you have the software, right? That's not the teacher software. Okay, so why do you need the teacher software? Well, the teacher software, in addition to other cool features, earlier this exit press to test, this thing that I just showed you, let me go back to that. This is only possible on the teacher software. Okay, so now that if you have a student software, remember you will only get the student software when you buy the handle. Okay, you're not going to get the teacher software. Now, if you really want to explore what the teacher software is all about, there's a lot of bells and whistles with that. If you're a teacher, okay, you can create documents, you can create activities, you can even create questionnaires like MCQs, and even you can fill in some space where the students can write. So if it's an interactive activity that the students can do some activity and write down the answers, whether it's an intercept or something like that, teacher software has got all those additional bells and whistles. So yes, it comes at an extra price. It is not at the same thing. So if you're a teacher who has a software that you're using because it's an online lesson, it's still the student software. The teacher software is an extra paid software. And again, I think it's a lifetime thing. Okay, you just pay it once. So yes, the teacher software comes at an additional price, but it's got a lot more added features. And if you're a teacher, I would strongly recommend that you get the teacher software also. For more information about the teacher software, how to procure the teacher software, if you want a bulk license, I have I put the email address for technical support for Numerical Analytics. You might as well write to Hasan and tell him that you're interested in getting to know more about the teacher software or a bulk purchase for your entire teacher staff math department in your school, and they will respond to you. So I hope that this answers a lot more questions. I think there was one more question from Alexis about the iPad. So Alexis, the response that I got from Hasan is something like this. The software that you get with the handheld is not the same thing as the app for the iPad. That's a different one, and that's a different cost. All right, so that's a different app that goes on here. You cannot use this software or the key that you get for the handheld for your iPad. The way to go with the iPad is you have to go to App Store and look for the TI Nspire app there, download that. That's got nothing to do with this. Okay, so this is an app and that's the software. This goes with the license key, the perpetual license key, the license key that can be used only on one computer at a time, not on the iPad. Okay, so this is a separate cost, and this will only work on the iPad. So once again, I want to thank Hasan Atesham for answering all the questions that I had regarding the software and the iPad app and everything else that goes with the new upgrade to this particular software. So I hope that answered your question, Alexius Wang. And if it did, make sure that you share this information with your friends and everyone else in your school. And if anyone who's watching this video, if you have any question related to the calculator or any other math question, just drop in a comment or write me an email and I will answer your question. I'll see you all in the next video.